everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today, this video, we're going to be live right now. We're going to be doing a video for love for the month of May. It's going to be a reading, and it's going to be for all signs. So we're going to do a love reading for the entire month of May for all signs, for fire signs, air signs, water signs, and for earth signs. So if you're new to my channel, I want to say thank you for stopping by. My name is Bloomingdale Mack, and if you are just coming back to my channel and you're already subscribed, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in again to today's video. So let's go ahead and get started. I just got a new deck that I'm going to be using. It's called the Price of Love Oracle deck. So I'm going to be using that. And then I'm also going to be time stamping all of the different signs below. I'm going to leave a timestamp inside of the description box so that you guys, if you want to skip over to your sign, you can go ahead and do that. And then I'm also going to leave a timestamp inside of the comment section. And then also, if you guys want to do a personal reading with me, of course, you can always contact me and shoot me an email about your personal reading that you want through bloomingdalgalaxy888@gmail.com. Once again, I'll leave a link to that inside of the description box. And I'll also leave a link to all of my social media inside of the description box. So let's wait no more. We're going to hop straight into it, and we're going to be doing fire signs first for love for the month of May. So let me adjust you guys a little bit. Okay, put the light on so you guys can see me. So what do we have for fire signs for the month of May? Should light some sage here for you guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me inside of the messaging box. If you can hear me, let me know. All right. So yeah, let's get straight into it. This is a new deck. So I might actually have to look at some stuff, but I might not. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to do fire signs. What messages do we have for fire signs in the month of May? For love reading. What messages do we have for fire signs for the month of May? That's going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, what are the messages for love for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? For the month of May, what messages do we have for love, pertaining to love and romance when it comes to Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? All right, this applies to the entire group of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for love. All right, the first card we have here is love. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to get some cards for Aries to start off with. What messages do you have for Aries? Oh, wow. Some of you guys are already inside of a relationship with Aries. What messages do we have for love for Aries for the month of May? What messages do we have for Aries? Oh. for the month of May. Okay, so some of you Aries are actually single and looking for love in your life. You guys are really wanting a relationship or wanting to find romance, but you're kind of confused of exactly what you want. And you guys, you guys really can't really make up your mind with what it is you want when it comes to a relationship and the type of person that you want. It kind of flips back and forth. So the universe kind of doesn't even know what to give you, or sometimes the universe will give you love, and the next thing you know, you're not feeling it, but that's what you asked for. Okay, some Aries are going to be feeling like they've reached a dead end when it comes to love. Unfortunately, some of you guys might actually be coming to a point in your relationship, if you are in a relationship, where you feel like you've reached a dead end and you feel sort of like you're stuck and you don't really know which way to turn. Whether that be you or your partner in the month of May, can feel like you guys have reached a dead end for some of the Aries that are out there. Okay, some of you Aries are actually going to be finding romance in the month of May. Some of you guys are actually going to be able to find love in the month of May and romance. But another group of Aries in the month of May are going to actually be feeling confused. You guys could be feeling confused with your partner, or feeling confused with what it is you want out of love, and that confusion is causing both of you guys or yourself to reach a dead end. I'm feeling another fire sign for some of you guys, Aries, that this specific part of the reading is talking about, that you guys are actually dealing with another fire sign, or someone that has a lot of fire inside of their chart, and you guys are just feeling very confused and conflicted about what you want. You guys might not be on the same page with what you want when it comes to the Aries, that group of Aries in the month of May. I'm talking to people who are actually in a relationship with this group of Aries, where both of you guys can't see eye to eye, and there's confusion about what you guys want from each other. Some of you might not even want to be inside of a relationship. And since you guys are so confused, you guys don't know which way to turn, because you guys are feeling like you've reached a dead end. And I'm feeling another fire sign regarding that. Okay. With the other group of Aries for the month of May, I am feeling that you guys are finding love and romance in the month of May. And I'm feeling that some of you guys are just feeling love for yourself and love for others. And that alone is going to make you glow and shine and bring romance inside of your life from actually feeling love. Okay. You're vibrating. Your vibrance is all over the place. Okay. Some of you guys are actually going to find romance. Another group of Aries here, I'm seeing that another group of Aries, you guys are going to actually have to be patient in the month of May. The month of May is asking for you to really go ahead and take time to wait for love, instead of going out and running and rushing for love, and being impatient for love, and really not letting the universe give you love during the divine timing, when you're trying to rush the process that the universe has for you. The universe is actually going to not give it to you even more, and you're going to have to practice patience. And I'm feeling for some Aries, once you guys actually establish patience and practice patience inside of your life, you guys will be able to attract, I don't know why, but I'm feeling earth sign for some other groups of Aries. You might be dealing with an earth sign, but I'm feeling that you guys are going to have to be patient in order to attract love inside of your life for some group of Aries. For another group of Aries, you guys are going to have to be setting up some boundaries when it comes to love. And you guys might be inside of a relationship or dealing with an earth sign, and you guys are going to have to be establishing boundaries with that earth sign, or that earth sign may be establishing boundaries with you, making you feel like you are left out. For some of the Aries for the month of May, you're dealing with an earth sign, and the earth sign is actually establishing boundaries and making you feel there's somewhat of a disconnect or coldness that happen. I'm feeling some of you guys are dealing with Virgos, and the universe is asking for that group of Aries to be patient in order for divine timing to happen, for things to work out. I'm feeling that things are going to work out, but you guys are going to have to require a lot of patience in the month of May. Get your mind off of it. Do other things. Do things for yourself during the month of May in order to attract the love that you want back into your life, or in order to attract love and period. Some of you guys are definitely going to be finding romance, Aries, in the month of May. And some of you guys are in a relationship, and unfortunately you guys are hitting a point where you guys are actually feeling confused, and therefore it's leading to a dead end. So that's going to be it for the month of May for Aries. So let's go ahead and move on to the month of May for Leos. Okay, what do we have for the month of May for Leos? Okay. For love, what do we have for the month of May for Leos when it comes to love? What do we have for the month of May for Leos when it comes for love? I'm feeling for fire signs in general, a lot of you guys are going to have to be patient, and really things might not happen when you want it to happen. Things are going to happen with divine timing, okay? So what do we have for Leo? For love in the month of May. Let's see what we got for Leos for the month of May pertaining to love. What do we have for Leos for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Leos for the month of May pertaining to love? I'm feeling some manipulation going on for some Leos, where they're either manipulating a situation, or they are getting manipulated. Unfortunately, for the month of May, your partner might be manipulating you because this is pertaining to love. So what do we have for Leo for the month of love? Okay, yeah, some of you Leos are actually feeling trapped and manipulated. You guys got to set yourself free. Maybe you guys will learn to actually set yourself free for the month of May for Leos, okay? Because I'm seeing that one group of Leos are actually in a situation where they're actually being manipulated. They could be, unfortunately, some of you Leos in the month of May are experiencing some emotional or psychological abuse, because we have manipulation, and someone's just kind of toying with you, kind of like how this image shows, where, you know, it's like the puppet master. So some of you Leos are actually being manipulated, or you guys could be manipulating somebody, and it's not good if you're manipulating people. So that is, you know, that's not good. But if you're the one being manipulated, for one group of Leos, you guys also, of course, if you're being manipulated, you guys are also feeling trapped. So it might be because of this, I'm feeling because of the quarantine, you guys are kind of stuck in a place where you're actually stuck in the home with this person, and you have to stay here. You don't have anywhere to go because this is where you are, and we're all under lockdown right now. So unfortunately, for some group of for a group of Leos in the month of May, you guys are actually feeling pretty trapped, and you guys are getting psychologically abused. All right. And you guys are going to have to read between the lines here, because over here we have redacted. Okay, I hope I'm saying this right, but I know this card. You guys are going to have to read between the lines. You're going to have to figure out exactly what's happening. You're going to have to basically look at the situation and get yourself out of the manipulation process. Understand that you're being manipulated. You're going to have to figure out some type of jigsaw puzzle that's happening, because when you're being manipulated, and most of the times you do feel trapped. Okay, when you're being manipulated, most of the times you do feel trapped, and in order for you to get yourself out of that trap, you actually have to read between the lines and get rid of your old ways of thinking and really think in new ways, to where you are capable of getting yourself out of that trap. Okay, so some of you Leos are actually feeling extremely trapped and in the month of May, and manipulated and trapped in a sense where you're actually, we're under lockdown, and you could be trapped in the house with this person that is manipulating you, and you're going to have to read between the lines. Okay, so that's one group of Leos. The other group of Leos, you guys in the month of May, on a more positive note, are going to be having your dreams come true in the month of May. For some of you Leos, okay, your dreams are going to come true. Your biggest desires. It might be somebody that you have a crush on. It could be somebody that you've been having your eye on for a while. And I'm seeing that you guys are going to be able to form a connection. So maybe it's through social media. Maybe this person and already, or this person could be coming into your life. But either way, a connection is being formed here for another group of Leos, where your dream is going to come true, because you guys, I'm feeling like you guys have been like dreaming about this person. Like you guys have been pretty much fantasizing about them. And finally, you're able in the month of May to form a connection with that other person. Okay, and there's going to be some sparks there as well with the connection. The connection is going to be a good connection, where there's going to be a lot of fireworks and a lot of sparks, where you guys are going to keep each other going, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be lit, right? So what do we have for Leos for the month of May 2020 for love? Okay, so for another group of Leos, we have that you guys are actually going to be finding some solitude in this month. You guys are going to be, in the month of May, you guys are going to be spending time by yourself. You're going to be pretty much spending time alone and taking time to basically self-reflect on what it is you want in your life and what it is you want when it comes to love, pertaining to love. Some of you guys are going to be working on yourself. Some of you guys are going to be thinking about a relationship that you might have left in the past. And you're going to be thinking about how you can actually reconcile with that person. Some of you Leos have some unfinished business, and you're going to be basically strategizing and thinking about that unfinished business and that person from the past that you want to be with, and your heart is really longing for being with them. Some of you guys are separated because of the lockdown, but the universe is here to tell us that divine timing. Okay, so once again, I feel a lot of the fire signs in the month of May have to be patient when it comes to love. Okay, so for some of you Leos, you guys are really going to find time to self-reflect and figure out what it is you really want. You guys are pretty much, some of you Leos are in the house alone, and you're going to take that time to really think about what it is you want from love. And you guys are also going to spend that time doing some unfinished business. Maybe that could be some unfinished business that you're thinking about with a partner that you have been separated from. Or maybe you guys could actually be doing activities and art and work that you haven't completed during this time of solitude. And the universe is here to tell you in the month of May that divine timing, you guys are going to have to be patient, and divine timing is going to really have control of when and where and how things will play out when it comes to love for you. So that's going to be it for the month of May pertaining to love when it comes to Leos. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into the fire sign Sagittarius. Okay, and what we have for Sagittarius pertaining to love for the month of May. What do we have for Sagittarius pertaining to love for the month of May? What do we have for Sagittarius pertaining to love for the month of May? What do we have for Sagittarius pertaining to love for the month of May? And once again, guys, if you want a personal reading with me, where it's not so general and it's more just for you, go ahead and send me an email at bloomingdale888@gmail.com. I will be leaving that link inside of the description box, as well as all my other social media accounts. So what do we have for Sagittarius for the month of May? What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of May? All right, I'm hearing that some of you guys are going to have to work on communication when it comes to your partner, pertaining to your partner. Some of you guys have to work on communication with yourself in order to attract the right person into your life during the month of May. I'm hearing for some Sagittarius is somebody is not really treating you right and talking to you wrong. And I'm hearing some abusive type of situation for some Sagittarius. You could be the one that is talking to somebody wrong, whether you're not talking to them as much as they deserve, whether you're not communicating to them, or whether you are actually using your words to hurt them in the month of May, or whether you are doing the silent treatment in the month of May. I'm hearing that some Sagittariuses with their partners are actually not really communicating and having communication issues in the month of May. And those communication issues that you're having are actually triggering triggering your partner, not some of your partners, sorry, one partner, triggering your partner in a way that they've experienced this before and they're being triggered. Okay, so it could be you doing this to your partner, or it could be somebody doing this to you. Maybe you're not in a relationship with this person, but they're giving you the silent treatment. They could be leaving you on red, and that I mean not texting you back. They're just having communication issues, and that is actually giving you guys some grief and sadness But I just want to let you guys know that are experiencing this, the people that this is resonating to, Sagittariuses, you do not have to put up with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that you have to put up with. If it's going to give you grief and sadness, then that's just not, that doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. Nobody should be using communication against you. So I'm feeling that for some Sagittariuses, you're having communication issues, or you're communicating with somebody the wrong way, and they're kind of, their communication isn't clear. So I'm seeing that you guys might be trying to communicate with your partner or on a topic, on a situation, and they're giving you pieces. They're not giving you the full phrase. You see how there's blockages over some of the words. They're leaving parts of their story out. Okay, this could be another manipulative situation where your partner is actually hiding things from you, because this is also about things being hidden. Okay, and this is causing you grief and sadness. Let me pull more cards for Sagittarius on this one. Sagittarius is for the month of May, pertaining to love. Sagittarius for the month of May, pertaining to love. I'm hearing that some of you guys have been really patient throughout this whole. Okay. Sagittarius for the month of May, pertaining to love. Ooh, sorry guys. Okay, so unfortunately, the separation card came out. So it's possible that, you know, the group of Sagittariuses that were having communication issues and with their partner or vice versa, and were being triggered and feeling grief and sadness, and like somebody wasn't telling the whole story. Unfortunately, it might be helpful if you guys could take some time alone to yourself, maybe in separate rooms, or just take some time to yourself so that you can give yourself some self-love and figure out the missing pieces to this puzzle, and figure out what it is that's going on and what's being hidden from you. So unfortunately, some of you guys will actually have to take some space away from each other in order to really understand what is going on here and understand your self-worth, Sagittariuses. For another group of Sagittariuses, I'm seeing that you guys have been waiting for love for a while now. You guys have been super patient, just like this game of chess, you know, where sometimes it's like the slower you go and the more patient you are, the better strategies like you come up with, and better moves in chess that you can come up with. It's about taking your time. And I'm feeling that a lot of you guys have been very patient and waiting for love for a long time. And in the month of May, I'm hearing that some Sagittariuses are going to be finding love. Or maybe you've been waiting for love in general for a long time, and you found your love. And I'm feeling that some of you Sagittariuses, the love that you found, it's like you guys are on the same level. You know, this is for the month of May, but it can like leak into month before and after. So some of you guys, you know, you guys light each other flames. There's receptivity here. Reciprocity here, where you guys are basically lighting each other's flames. You guys keep your spark going. There's always something to laugh about. You're laughing together. There's always something to be happy about. You're being happy together. You guys are moving in sync. You guys are on the same page and there's an equal give and take. There's balance in this relationship. Some of you guys are going to be finding love and you've been waiting for a while, Sagittarius. In the month of May, it's going to be coming to you and you're going to find that perfect person. It might even be a soulmate. It might be somebody that just is completely balanced. Some of you guys might be finding someone that has some air inside of their chart, some Libra aspects inside of their charts, okay? Or somebody that just kind of reminds you of yourself, all right? And this person is going to feel like they're your friend. So not only is it going to be a romantic partnership, but it's also going to feel like your friendship. It's also going to feel like your friend. It's going to feel like somebody that you've known for a long time. Sagittarius, in the month of May, you could find new love. And this person may feel like you've known them for a while. Some of you Sagittarius are actually falling in love with somebody that you were friends with for a while. I'm feeling that a lot, that you were friends with this person for a while and you guys have been waiting for their love. And finally, it's happening and there's love there and there's an equal balance of give and take. And you guys have that strong bond of friendship as well. And now it's time for romance, lots of good vibes when it comes to some Sagittariuses for the month of May. All right, now let's go ahead and switch it up and we can go into, we're going to go ahead and go straight to the earth signs. Okay, so earth signs, what do we have for earth signs for the month of May pertaining to love? All right, so now this is going to be for earth signs. That's going to be your Capricorn, that's going to be your Virgos, and that's going to be your Tauruses for the month of May. What do we have for earth signs for the month of May pertaining to love? It's going to be Capricorn, Tauruses, and it's going to be Virgos. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for earth signs? One more shuffle here for the month of May. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit so y'all can see something. What do we have for earth signs for the month of May? What do we have for earth signs for the month of May? What do we have for earth signs for the month of May? Just need a couple more cards here. All right, earth signs for the month of May. Let's get straight to it. What do we have here? All right, so it looks like some of you earth signs are going to be dealing with a lot of drama in the month of May pertaining to love. I'm feeling like it could be drama with family issues where some of you earth signs have some children, and I'm feeling like there's going to be some kind of issues when it comes to visitation and stuff like that during this lockdown. It's going to be pretty tough. I'm feeling that some of you earth signs are going to actually feel some grief and some sadness pertaining to this issue. Maybe some of you earth signs aren't able to see your kids right now. Unfortunately, you guys are feeling very alone and away from your children. And I'm feeling there's a lot of drama when it comes to the family issues. And I'm feeling a lot of grief and sadness for some of you earth signs, okay? So yeah, I'm definitely feeling some family issues for some earth signs in the month of May, okay? And then for another group of earth signs, I am feeling you guys have so much energy, like rainbow and optimism and happiness during the month of May. You guys are feeling great, like your energy is just skyrocketing during the month of May. Whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, some of you guys who are in a relationship are actually forgiving somebody for something that they did to hurt you. They might have hurt you in a way, and you guys are going to be basically asking for forgiveness, or you guys have forgive somebody, okay? And you're going to be very positive about the situation and know that the situation is going to go in a good way where everything's going to be okay and there's not going to be anything to worry about. You guys are going to have optimism to where you guys are going to be looking at things from a brighter point of view instead of being negative and putting negative light on top of a relationship that you're in. You're actually going to be very positive about it, and you're going to be able to move past what it was that hurt you, that your partner hurt you about, and you're going to be able to forgive them for that. Okay, so that's going to be for earth signs. We'll make that the general energy for earth signs, and then I'll go ahead and pull cards for each sign. Sorry, guys. So that's going to obviously be the general for earth signs. Now we're going to go ahead and just do each sign. So let's go ahead and take a look at Virgos and see what we have for Virgos, okay? What do we have for Virgos for love for the month of May? What do we have for Virgos for the month of May? Ooh. What do we have for the Virgos for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Virgos for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Virgos for the month of May pertaining to love? All right. All right, so for Virgos for the month of May pertaining to love, we have the interference card, okay? So this is something messing with the flow that you have going on. So for the month of May, something might interfere with your partnership and with the person that you have a crush on or you like or you're in a relationship with. There's going to be some type of interference that's going to come along for the month of May pertaining to the Virgo sign. And I'm feeling like it has something to do with, some of you guys are married and it has to do with a marriage, and it could be a third party situation, or it could just be the fact that you were under lockdown right now, and unfortunately you might not actually have the time to visit the person that you love that much. I'm feeling like some of you Virgos are in a long distance relationship, and you guys are missing out on spending quality time with each other. I'm feeling that you guys are actually facing a lot of hardship right now and kind of sadness about being far away from your partner during the month of May, and that you guys are going to be needing some healing when it comes to Virgos with the month of May. Okay. For another set of Virgos, it's either you guys are going to be needing some healing because of that, or some of you guys are actually in a process where there actually might be a third party situation and there is an interference in the flow and the way that things are going inside of your relationship. Okay. And I'm hearing that with that, it's going to be a married couple because we have the contract card here. And that's going to be a couple that actually signed a contract together, whether you guys own a house together, whether you guys are married. But I'm feeling like there's some sort of interference that's happening, and you guys are going to have to maybe even spend quality time with yourself, okay, so that you can gain some healing. All right. And then we also have the Know Your Worth card. So that definitely says, if somebody treats you in a wrong way or steps out of the marriage or relationship or partnership, that you're going to have to realize your worth in order to gain healing. You're going to have to spend some quality time with yourself and heal yourself and know your worth. Because some of you guys, this interference that happened is actually dimmed your light a little bit. A lot is dimmed your light, and you guys are going to have to spend quality time with yourself in order to gain healing and to bring the sparks back into your life and to basically be glowing again and shining again like you guys were before this interference actually happened. So the biggest thing I can take for this Virgo for the month of May, you guys are going to have to know your worth, know exactly what you're worth, and know what you're not worth. And the stuff, people who are giving you things that you're not worth, that you don't want out of a relationship, you're going to have to really think about that and think about whether or not that's something you want during the month of May. Okay, Virgos. Now let's go ahead and move on to Capricorns pertaining to love when it comes to the month of May. What do we have for Capricorns for the month of May pertaining to love? All right, what do we have for Capricorns for the month of May when it comes to love? Okay, some Capricorns are going to be feeling a lot of growth during the month of May when it comes to love. What do we have for Capricorns for the month of May pertaining to love? Some of you guys are already in a relationship, and you're going to see your relationship actually grow during the month of May a lot. You guys are going to get a lot of growth in your relationship. You could be growing individually as you and your partner growing individually. Okay, what do we have for love for Capricorn? For the month of May, what do we have for love for Capricorns for the month of May? Okay, so for the month of May for Capricorns, we have some different groups of Capricorns here. All right. So for some of you Capricorns, the month of May, we got the wild card here. So for the month of May, for some of you Capricorns, there's going to be a lot of something's going to happen that's going to be super adventurous, because it's going to be like all over the place. You know, it's going to be something that basically happens suddenly, or something that just is unexpected that comes into May. So something expected is going to come in the month of May, and it's going to bring a lot of growth inside of your relationship and your romance that you have going on, Capricorns. You guys are going to experience a lot of growth inside of your relationship, and you guys are going to have a lot of romance in the month of May for some Capricorns. Yes. All right. And then for another group of Capricorns, I'm seeing that your partner is actually gone like money hungry, in a way where they are basically being extremely robotic. They're not really, they have feelings, but you're feeling like the feelings, like they're being more unnatural and less loving, and they're just kind of being cold on you. They've turned cold, and they're moving robotically now. And they're so stuck into their work, you know, that's all they think about. And it's bringing upon this situation where they're going to have to choose whether they love their money more or their love. Okay. So some people, so for some of the Capricorns for the month of May, your partner's actually not really showing you that much attention, or, you know, they're not really being very sensual with you or showing much emotions with you, because they're being so robotic in the way that they're moving and doing things. They kind of turn into a robot in a way where they're just chasing money, and they're going to have to find a balance between money and love. They're going to have to get their work life and their love life in order in the month of May. And then I'm also hearing for those Capricorns that you guys are going to have to take a step back and know your worth, and know whether or not you're willing to tolerate that or put up with that. You know, you might have to have a talk with them about this situation. All right. So yeah, it might require some patience. There's a lot of patience going around for all the signs. It seems like patience is something that is valuable in the month of May when it comes to all the signs pertaining to love. So yeah, that's going to be for the Capricorns for the month of May. Some of you, your partner has gone like completely emotionless and is really focusing more on their financial stability and figuring that out, or overworking themselves to the point where they are just tunnel vision and they're not paying enough attention to you guys in the month of May. And they're going to have to, basically, you might actually give them an ultimatum of choosing whether you're more important to them or if the money is more important to them. And that they need to find a balance between those things, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to Tauruses and what we have for Taurus. So once again, if you want to do a private reading with me, you can just go ahead and email me at bloominggalaxy888@gmail.com, and I will put that inside of the description box below, as well as all of my other social media accounts. So let's see what we have for Tauruses for the month of May when it comes to love. What do we have for Tauruses for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Tauruses for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Tauruses for the month of May when it comes to love? Tauruses, Spirit, please come through. What do we have for Tauruses for the month of May pertaining to love? All right, one more shuffle here. What do we have? Might do two more shuffles. Get these cards really shuffled here. What do we have for the month of May for Tauruses when it comes to love? Okay. All right, what do we have for the month of May for Tauruses pertaining to love? What do we have for the month of May for Tauruses when it comes to love? Tauruses in the month of May when it comes to love, relationships, single. Tauruses in the month of May when it comes to love. What do we have for Tauruses for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for Tauruses for the month of May when it comes to love? Oh, these cards are really being, I spoke too soon, huh? Breakups and makeups and deja vu. Breakups and makeups and deja vu. All right, what do we have? Just a little bit more here for Tauruses for the month of May. Wow. All right, I'm just going to check something here. You guys, this deck is a new deck. I just want to double check something here. Brand new deck. I got this 2 days ago, and I went through it once. All right. Okay, so, all right, some of you guys are feeling shattered. Tauruses, something happened that just completely surprised you, like broken glass, like just completely shattered. Something happened unexpectedly, that is going to happen unexpectedly in the month of May. It might be leaking out into this month. It could be happening now, going on to the month of May, where something happened unexpectedly, whether somebody broke up with you or whether I'm feeling like this is something that happened in the past, where something happened unexpectedly, and you were with somebody and you guys had to basically separate, Tauruses, and someone had to put up the white flag and surrender. You guys were over it, okay? You're like, it's time to go. I give up. I'm drowning here, and there's nothing else for me to do here but to just leave so I can create peace for myself. Okay, so I'm seeing that that for Tauruses, okay? And I'm feeling like it was a really dramatic situation, and the person might have been dramatic about it. It could have been, you guys could have made a small situation into a big situation and blown it out of proportion as well. And it was really dramatized. Okay, so I'm feeling that for the Tauruses. And then I'm also feeling like now in the month of May, now this is present, in the month of May, present and future, that some of you guys are feeling like you're desiring something that you've lost. You're feeling like you're missing some pieces to the puzzle, and you want it back. So some of you guys actually might go ahead and try to connect with somebody that you broke up with in the past, where things happened really quick. The breakup happened so quick. It was just like shattered glass, and it was just happened so fast, and it was out of the blue. Okay, and you guys broke up, you guys surrendered, there was drama, you felt like it was blown out of proportion, and now you feel like a longing for that person and you want that person back. So let me double check something here. So yeah, then now you guys are feeling robotic. You're feeling like you're stuck. You're stuck inside of the matrix, and you don't really know where to go, and you're feeling motionless, and like you're just kind of like you're just stuck. You don't know where to go, and the pieces of your puzzles are missing. You're longing for somebody and you want them back. You don't feel complete. You don't feel human. You don't feel real. You don't feel all the way there without them. You're missing their presence. Okay? And I'm hearing that you guys are having memories, a deja vu. I'm feeling like some of you Tauruses during the month of May will actually have memories and deja vu, and remember all the great experiences that you guys have had together during the month of May. In the past that you guys had together, but during the month of May, you guys are going to be experiencing moments of deja vu, lots of deja vu going on. And you guys, you really want this person back. You want to talk to them. You want to reach out to them. You really do. And we even have the breakup and makeup card. We even have that popping up. So this card really clarifies this reading altogether for what it is. You know, you guys are going to be, some of you Tauruses are actually going to make up with somebody that things broke really quick. The relationship, there was a separation and it happened really quick. You guys could be leaving somebody that you're with right now to go back to the person from the past, okay? And then there's soulmate recognition here. So the person that you guys left could have been your soulmate. And you guys are going to be going back to them in the month of May. You're going to be missing them so much and needing them, because that's what a soulmate relationship does. As soon as you break up with your soulmate, it's like things just start to act funny, and it's like you need to get back with that person in order to, no matter how much you felt like you couldn't take it anymore and you had to surrender, by the time you guys actually separate, you get feeling like you're stuck, and like you are just trapped and like you're motionless and you need that life. You don't have life in you anymore. And I'm feeling like this is something that has happened over and over again. It might not be the first time that this has happened with you and this person. So this person is going to be your soulmate, okay? Okay, so that's going to be it for the earth signs. Once again, remember, if you want a personal reading with me, just contact me at bloomingdalaxy888@gmail.com. I'll leave a link inside of the description box below for you guys to follow me through all of my social media accounts as well, and a link for my email if you want a personal reading just for you. So now we're going to go ahead and do the water signs, okay? So we're going to see what we have for water signs when it comes to the month of May pertaining to love. What do we have for water signs for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for water signs for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for water signs for the month of May when it comes to love? Water signs, month of May when it comes to love. Let's go ahead and pick up on the energies for water signs for the month of May when it comes to love. And we're going to go ahead and get started on. Let me just light some sage here, guys. I just love the smell of sage. And it also definitely clears some air, clears the room, creates space. Very beneficial. All right, so which one did I say I was going to start on again? Wow. Let's go ahead and start off with Pisces. What do we have for the month of May for love when it comes to Pisces? What do we have for the month of May for love when it comes to Pisces? What do we have for the month of May when it comes to Pisces? What do we have for the month of May when it comes to Pisces? What do we have for the month of May for Pisces? What do we have for the month of May when it comes to Pisces? Wow. These cards need to be shuffled. They're brand new, so they're getting stuck. Okay, there we go. Oop. What do we have for the month of May when it comes to Pisces for love? What do we have for the month of May when it comes to Pisces for love? All right. What do we have for the month of May when it comes to Pisces coming into love? All right. So I'm feeling like you guys were missing love and needing love inside of your life. You were feeling like there was a missing piece to your puzzles, okay, when it comes to love. You guys were feeling like you didn't want to let love in. Okay, some of you guys were not trying to let love in, Pisces. Or some of you guys were in a situation where even though you were with somebody, you didn't feel like they were giving you everything, and you felt like you just didn't feel complete, basically. And some of you guys felt trapped. Some of you guys were trapping yourself, because Pisces likes to kind of stay inside of a relationship and pour their heart out and give everything that they can to that relationship, even if they know it's not right for them. They can stay there a little bit longer than they need to. So some of you guys were trapped in the past, and now, you know, those are memories from your past love, I'm feeling. And now this card came out like this way. So you guys have to make a decision on which way you want to go. Okay. And this card is follow your heart. Okay. So you guys, Pisces, you're going to have to follow your heart when it comes to love. Okay. You guys, the next card here is going to be know your worth. So you guys are going to have to follow your heart and know your worth, and not spend time wishing and thinking about like the past and the relationships that you had in the past that didn't serve you and weren't right for you. It's time to follow your heart onto a new road and a new path, and to know what you're worth. Because once you know what you're worth, you'll know exactly how your heart is beating and which way to go. Okay, so you guys are actually headed in the right direction, because the next card we have here is going to be the romance card. So some of you Pisces will find romance, but you're not in the month of May, but you're only going to find romance once you figure out your worth. What is your worth? What are you worth? Okay. And once you guys follow your heart and follow your actual, what it is that you know that you're worth, that's when you guys are actually going to be able to attract romance into your life and create a connection. Okay. You guys are going to be able to create a connection and form a heart, form love once you follow your heart, guys. So this is a great positive reading. One of the few positive and great readings we've had throughout all the signs for the month of May. So you guys, you know, may have felt trapped in the past. You guys may have had your guards up and not wanted to let love inside, Pisces, because you guys don't want to get hurt like you were hurt inside of the past. And now I feel like a lot of you Pisces are actually ready for love. You're ready to let love in. And I'm hearing that once you guys know your worth and you follow your heart for what you know that you deserve, you will be able to attract love inside of your life. And you will be able to form a connection with somebody. And I'm also hearing, to wrap it up for you guys, that you guys are going to have to pay attention to the synchronicities that are happening inside of your life, and pay attention to the signs that the universe is giving you, and that everything aligns in a certain way. Everything's going to line up. Everything's going to line up. Okay. Like how there's this line right here, the everything's going to align itself, and love is going to come your way. And this may happen inside of the month of May. This is a beautiful reading for you guys, Pisces. You guys are going to be finding love in May. You're going to be creating love in May. You're going to be learning how to really attract romance and bring it into your life. Okay? So that's going to be it for Pisces for the month of May. We're going to go ahead and move on to Cancer for the month of May. What do we have for Cancers for the month of May? What do we have for Cancers for the month of May? What do we have for Cancers for the month of May? When it comes to love, what do we have for Cancers for the month of May? When it comes to love. All right, what do we have for Cancers for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for Cancers for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for Cancers for the month of May when it comes to love? We have for Cancers for the month of May when it comes to love. All right, just a few more cards here. What do we have for Cancers for the month of May when it comes to love? Just check something here, guys. Okay, so for Cancers for the month of May, it looks like some of you guys are going to be communicating and expressing yourself and what it is that you want out of love. I'm also feeling like some of you Cancers, there's going to be a lot of confusion around love when it comes to love. And some of you guys are actually going to have some confusion when it comes to money versus love. Okay. Some of you guys, there's an imbalance with your home life and your work life. You guys are needing to communicate, and you guys are having communication issues if you're already inside of a relationship. All right. I'm feeling like you may be having the communication issues, or it could be your partner that's having the communication issues. It could be vice versa, where you're having communication issues and there's an imbalance when it comes to your home and your work life. And some of you guys are going to have to strengthen your communication and express yourself to your partner, so that way there can be no more confusion and you can lessen the confusion, because confusion is starting because of the fact that there is an imbalance inside from your work and your home life. Some of you guys are working from home, and you may be spending too much time working and chasing the money, and you guys are going to have to basically balance that. All right. For other group of Cancers, I'm feeling like you guys have formed a friendship and you guys have a romance come into your life for the month of May, or you're already in a romantic partnership. But I'm feeling like some of you guys are just forming a friendship, or you have a friend in your life where you guys are taking things to the next level, and you guys might be starting to actually have feelings for one another, even though you guys were just friends. And you guys are actually starting to have more romantic feelings towards each other, and not just something that's platonic and just friendships. So there might be some romance coming up for you guys inside of the month of May. Cancers, I'm also seeing that this romance is going to be like lighting your fire, and it's going to be an equal give and take. It's going to be a balance. All right. Some of you guys actually were in, I'm feeling a lot for this readings that I've been doing, that some of it is like the past coming into the future and then transitioning into what's going on in May. Okay. So I'm actually feeling like, you know, for Cancers, some of you guys in the past were with somebody that had communication issues, or you guys just weren't able to communicate with each other. And there was an imbalance between your work life and your home life. Somebody was chasing the money more than they were giving you affection. Okay. And that was causing confusion between you guys. Okay. And now we're in a state where, you know, fate, something is about to happen. Something, the universe is aligning for you. Okay. And now this is coming into the month of May, where you guys have a friend. You guys have a friendship going on in the month of May, where things are going to be taken to the next level. Now, all of a sudden, during the month of May, or maybe coming into May, you're taking your friendship to the next level, and it's not platonic anymore. There's actually going to be some feelings there. You guys are actually going to have romantic feelings for each other, and you guys are going to fuel each other's fire. Okay. You guys are going to be able to, you know, laugh together, cry together, have fun together. You guys are going to reflect one another like the candles are doing here. You're going to keep each other energies high and keep each other going. All right. And you guys are going to experience growth. You guys are actually going to grow together as a partnership, as a relationship. And this is all fate. Okay. So I'm hearing that for the month of May for Cancers. That's what's going on with you guys. That you guys have moved past a relationship where you're feeling confused. There's communication issues. It might have been you met somebody at work. You might have been dealing with somebody at work, and then things ended up getting confusing because you were at work with them. That's in the past. Now moving into May, you guys have formed a friendship, or maybe you were with friends with somebody for an extended period of time, and all of a sudden this friendship is moving to the next level, and you guys are getting romantic feelings for each other, and you guys are able to fuel each other's fire, and you guys are able to grow together. And this is fate. This all aligned for you. You attracted this into your life. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling for Cancers for the month of May. Now we're going to go ahead and go into, thank you guys for liking this video. I love the fact that you like this video. I always want to know if it resonates with you. You can leave a comment below. And then also, if you want a personal reading with me, where it can really be personally just for you and not just a general sign, you can hit me up and contact me through email at bloomingdalgalaxy@gmail.com. And I'll leave a link to that email inside the description box. And then I'll also link all my social media accounts inside of my description box. I do daily free readings on Facebook. Okay. So if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, you can do that as well. All right. So let's go ahead, and we did Pisces, we did Cancer. We're going to do Scorpio now. Okay. Let's do the Scorpios for the month of May. What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May pertaining to love? What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? Ooh. These cards are a little bit hard to shuffle. I don't know if it's because they're brand new or what. We have for, I know you guys saw that. So I wait for the cards to flop out. I don't pick them. And that's exactly why, because I know that my spirit guides did that. That was not me. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but the way that card just flipped out. All right. All right. So what do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? Sorry if you guys can hear that train super loud. What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? Woo. What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? Sorry, guys, I'm looking out the window. What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? All right. Let's get a couple more cards here. Scorpios, the month of May when it comes to love. What do we have for Scorpios for the month of May? Oh, shoot. Oh, guys, please don't make fun of me. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's just get straight into it. Ooh. Okay, what do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? I don't know why everyone and their mom is out today. Like, given the circumstance of what's going on in the world right now, like, everyone's out and about. Okay. So what do we have for Scorpios for the month of May when it comes to love? My lovely Scorpios, let's go ahead and do this. So it looks like some of you guys, let me get this in order here. Some of you guys are actually dealing with somebody. You guys have a connection going on, okay? You have a connection. This is going to be for the people who are in a relationship for just this little part here. Some of you guys have formed a connection with somebody and you have a connection with somebody, but their ego is really big and their ego is getting in the way of loving you properly. Okay. So they have a really big ego and they look at themselves as higher up. So they're kind of putting, look how big that shadow is. They're almost looking down at you, whether they're, even if they're not verbally saying it, through their actions, they are acting like they're better than you and putting you underneath them. Okay. I'm hearing that for some Scorpios, that there is a sense of detachment. There's no flame, there's no spark, there's just detachment there. You're actually over it. You see this person for who they are. Some of you guys, unfortunately, will be dealing with selfish person that might feel superior over you and might actually have narcissistic. I don't know if I'm not saying they are a narcissist. I'm just saying they might have narcissistic tendencies or qualities like selfishness about them. Okay. And you guys, some of you Scorpios are not about that life and you're feeling detached. You know, the spark it's not there anymore because of their actions and how they're acting. And this is causing you to create boundaries. This is a fence. Look at this artwork. So this is a fence. Sorry guys, I just got this deck. This is a whole fence right here. You guys are sticking up for yourself as Scorpios would do. They wouldn't just stand there and let someone beat them up. So you guys are actually sticking up for yourselves here, and you are creating a boundary against this person that I'm feeling changed before your eyes. They're showing a part of themselves that you actually never seen before. Okay. So you guys are creating boundaries, and y'all not going to stay in that for too long. It looks like some of you guys are actually saying, hey, I'm not about to sink. You know, I'm going to go ahead or it might feel like I'm sinking. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and put up the white flag. Okay, I surrender. I give up. You win. You can have that big ego. You win. Doesn't mean you actually win, but you're letting them go. You're taking time to yourself and you're letting them go. Okay. You seeing somebody for who they are. Some of you Scorpios are seeing somebody for who they really are in the month of May. You're seeing them as somewhat narcissist. You're seeing that it's making you detach from them. You are going to detach from them, and you're going to create more detachment. You're going to create boundaries against them because you're not feeling it. And you're going to surrender. As in, you're going to surrender on the relationship. You're going to let it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a clear message there for some Scorpios. All right. And then let's see what else we have here. I'm hearing some of you Scorpios are having some money issues in the month of May. You guys are going to have some money issues. Okay, so we have money versus love. All right, so some of you Scorpios are going to have some money issues, and you're either going to have some money issues or your partner might have some money issues. But either way, I feel like there's going to be some money issues, and you guys are reaching a point where you're kind of at a dead end and you don't know what to do. And it kind of feels like there's some type of interference. You know what I'm saying? The interference can also be what we're experiencing right now with this sickness and purge and stuff with Mother Nature trying to heal itself going on right now, where it's kind of interfering with your money. Okay, some of this might be for some men where you're not able to provide anymore, and it's actually interfering with your love life as well because you're not able to provide, and you're reaching a dead end where you don't really know what to do anymore to make ends meet. But I'm feeling like you guys are gonna have to really figure it out. You guys are gonna have to read between the lines. You guys are gonna have to figure out the missing pieces to the puzzle and fill in the blanks and be creative in the way that you're going to make money in order to take some tension off of your love life, because the lack of income or the money issues are actually bringing tension into your love life. So you guys are going to have to get creative and fill in the blanks and make space for put words into where there's blank space. So create abundance where you feel like there needs to be abundance, okay? Because right now there's an interference with everything going on with your money, and unfortunately your money or your money issues are actually interfering with your love life. It's putting a stress on your love life for some of you Scorpios in the month of May. Okay, so that's going to be it for Scorpios. Now we're going to do the last sign. Once again, if you guys want to give me, if you guys want to hit me up for a private reading, you can email me at bloomingdale888@gmail.com. And I'll also leave a link in the description for all of my social media accounts. Like I said, I do free daily readings every day, okay, on Facebook. So if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you're more than welcome to. I do spiritual dances on Instagram. I just post things on Instagram. If you want to follow my social media, it will be in the link in the description box, which I'll put in after this video. Okay. So it's going to be Bloomingdale Mack on Instagram, blooming_galaxy888@gmail.com. And then on Facebook, it's going to be blooming_galaxy. Okay. So let's go ahead and do Gemini. I'm feeling Gemini right now for some reason. What do we have for Gemini for love when it comes to the month of May? What do we have for Gemini for love when it comes to the month of May? All right. What do we have for Gemini for love for the month of May? Finishing off with the air signs here. All right. Gemini, month of May. What do we have for love? Okay. Spirit. Well, these cards are new, so they're kind of, I don't know, they haven't been shuffling too easy. Hi, J-Lo. Whoops. Gemini's in the house. All right, let's see what we got. What do we have for Gemini? Ooh. Gemini, all over the place. What do we have for Gemini for love? Okay. What do we have for Gemini for love in the month of May? Definitely telling a story here. What do we have for Gemini for love for the month of May? Spirit, what do we have for Gemini for love for the month of May? Ah, it's crazy. All right, just a couple more cards here. What do we have for Gemini for love in the month of May? All righty. Okay, so it looks like for love for the month of May, we're actually moving from the past onto May. So we're going to see what has happened and what's going to happen and then what in the future and during May. Okay, so it looks like there was some kind of interference with Gemini's relationship. And yeah, it just looks like some kind of interference. Okay, something came in the way of your relationship, or something might come into the way of your relationship, or continue to come into the way of your relationship. But it feels like something came into the way of your relationship. Something was communicated to you, and it wasn't good, because this is upside down. Someone either lacked communication, or they told you something, or they just weren't, they were just talking to you in ways that really wasn't right. Like they said some hurtful things. So and them saying hurtful things, or this communication issue, went against your relationship and came in the way of your relationship. Okay. I'm also feeling like some of you guys are going to have to work on your communication, and learn how to express yourself. Okay. So a lot of you Geminis are actually moving past that situation, and this was just like this. So some of you Geminis are actually wanting romance in your life, and you guys are wanting to form a connection. So some of you guys are searching for romance and seeking romance. You want to attract romance inside your life during the month of May, and you're seeking a connection, and you want to create a connection during the month of May. I'm feeling that some of you guys are focused more on your career right now. Some of you guys might actually be finding love through career, love versus career, or you were in a relationship with somebody that was at a place where you went to work, or you are just, there's an imbalance between your work life and your home life, and you need a balance. Between your work life and your home life, or your work life and your love life. And that needs some balancing, because we have love versus money here. Okay, so you need to make a decision on what's more important, or you need to find a balance on how you can nurture both of those aspects of your life. Okay. In order to really get romance and create a connection. Some of you guys are missing having quality time. Some of you guys want quality time. Some of you guys are going to be spending quality time with your partner instead of focusing on the money so much. Some of you guys, in order to bring balance into your home life and your career life and your love life, you're going to have to spend more quality time with your love partner, your partner. Some of you guys are going to have to spend more quality time with yourself, okay? In order to balance out your work and your love life, because this is also can be self-love as well for those who are single, okay? And I feel like some of you guys, the sparks have basically died down, and you're going to have to bring the sparks back into your life. You're going to find ways in May to bring the sparks back into your life, okay? That is going to happen in May for some of you guys. Some of you guys felt like you lost a friendship. Some of you guys felt like you had a friend in your life, and it's possible that through this interference or through this lack of balance with your love life and your work life, you felt like you lost a friendship, okay? Because we have the friendship card here, okay? So some of you guys are wanting a friendship. You're wanting that. You're seeking that, okay? And then we also have synchronicity here. And this means that everything aligns for you. It might not be in the month of May, I'm sorry to say, but pay attention to the synchronicities, pay attention to the signs, follow what the universe is trying to tell you through angel numbers, through synchronicities, through different colors, through spirit animal totems. Just pay attention to the signs and know that everything lines up for a reason, okay? Because you guys want romance and you want love. You want to create a connection, but your work life and your love life is imbalanced, and you need to either spend quality time in order to balance that out, spend quality time with your partnership, or you need to spend quality time with yourself if you're single in order to attract that romance into your life. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of self-growth and a lot of there's going to be a lot of self-growth and understanding where you're headed in the month of May on your personal journey. Okay, and then I'm seeing on the top of the deck, we actually have the grief and sadness card. So on a subconscious level, you guys may actually really feel kind of sad and a lot of grief, and you might be wearing a mask and hiding that. Gemini's wearing a mask. You guys might be wearing a mask and not really showing that you're actually really hurting inside. So make sure that you guys meditate and, find ways to find support so you guys can really express yourself to somebody that you trust fully, and express what it is you're going through so somebody can be an ear to listen to or a hug for you. So that's going to be it for Geminis for love for the month of May. And I hope that resonated with you guys. Once again, if you want a personal reading, you can hit me up at bloomingdalexy@gmail.com if you want a personal reading. And also, I'll leave a link in the description box to all my social media accounts. I do free daily readings every day on Facebook, and I'll leave that in the description box. On Facebook, it's Blooming Space Galaxy. And then I also have Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description box for that as well. And that's Bloomingdale __ Mack, MACK. And I do spiritual dances and all kinds of stuff on Instagram. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to do the next air sign, which is going to be Libra. Libra just sounds nice. I feel like it just flows off your tongue like nice, if that's a good way to put it. So yeah, let's see what we have for Libra. I think it's originally said like Libra instead of Libra. It's supposed to be pronounced Libra. All right, so let's see what we have for Libra for the month of May when it comes to romance. Okay, Libra. What do we have for the month of May when it comes to romance for Libra? What do we have for the month of May when it comes to romance for Libra? What do we have for the month of May? For romance when it comes to Libra. Man, a lot of signs are having like financial issues, which, I mean, it makes sense with what's going on right now in the world. What do we have for Libras for the month of May? I don't know why. It's not pertaining to love, but I just feel like something with music with Libras right now. What do we have for Libras for the month of May? Oh, goodness. Looks like my cards are getting kind of mixed up here. Let me fix that. Okay. Some of you guys are, some Libras are with their soulmates. Some of you guys will find your soulmate in the month of May, Libras, because we do have the soulmate recognition card. Yes, a soulmate recognition card. Some of you guys are with a partner already, and during the month of May, you might feel like you guys' bond, like look how that bond is, how they're holding hands, just kind of grows tighter, and that you realize that like you guys are actual soulmates during the month of May. Okay, just a few more cards here. Ooh. All right. Okay, so let's see. What do we have for the Libra? Okay, so yes, so some of you guys are seeing during the month of May that the bond that you have is growing stronger. The bond that you have is growing stronger, and that you might actually realize that you actually have like a soulmate here, where you guys feel like, you know, you can be with this person forever. You might come to a point where you feel like, who else can it be? Like this is the one. You guys may feel like you have literally found the one. Some of you guys actually might get proposed to during the month of the May, where there might be a proposal happening. I'm looking at this because this is a contract, and obviously with a contract, you know, you can think about getting married, and obviously you can think about even more so creating that bond. You guys' bond is going to be getting tighter, whether you're getting proposed to or you're proposing to somebody. Your bond is going to get tighter, and there's going to be a lot of growth within your relationship. You guys could buy a home together possibly, but given the circumstances that are happening around the world right now, I feel more so like this is more like a contract, like a marriage, like getting a fiance or a fiancé, or you guys might actually be single people, might actually get into a relationship. Libras, when it comes to the month of May, you might actually decide to take the relationship to the next level and lock bonds, sign a contract with each other. Say we are boyfriend and girlfriend, say we are husband and wife, say we are fiance or fiance, say we're going to get an apartment together or something. And then there's also going to be a lot of growth for Libras in the month of May. I'm so glad you loved it, J-Lo. A lot of growth for Libras in the month of May. I'm feeling like you guys really feel like you found your soulmate, like for real. And there's so much happiness. You guys feel like you're on cloud 9. You have euphoria. Look at those colors and look at how they kind of look at the card and see how it speaks to you. Like, what does this card make you feel like? It's almost like you're in a trance. It's almost like it's like you're in another universe, like you're on cloud 9. And the colors, how do the colors make you feel? How do they speak to you? You know what I'm saying? It feels like this card is telling me, you know, other than looking at the fact that it says euphoria, just looking at the imagery, it's telling me that you guys feel like you're in another universe of happiness and joy, and like you're seeing different colors that you never thought you'd see before. You know, you're really feeling like you're euphoric, you know. It's another level of happiness and joy. So yeah, I'm feeling that for a group of Libras. For, you know, for that group of Libras, I'm feeling like your connection is very strong and it's growing very strong. For another group of Libras, I do feel like there are some codependency issues happening in the month of May. You may be realizing that you have codependency issues, or the codependency issues might start up in May. I'm feeling like some of you guys, everyone's having a problem with finances. This card has popped out basically like 90% of the readings now, which makes sense given the circumstances that everyone is facing around the world right now. But it's possible that it could also be that, you know, you might be working with somebody that is that you're in a relationship with, and you guys have codependency issues, okay? Or you guys might be in a relationship with somebody that brought all the money home, and, you know, there might be financial difficulties right now, and that might be coming in the way and becoming an interference with your love life. Okay, it might be putting some pressure and tension onto your love life, and this might force you guys to break that codependency problems and issues that you have in your life. Okay, I feel like some of you guys, for another group of Libras, you guys are in deep waters. This says surrender, but I'm looking at it as a different way. I feel like somebody hurt you really bad, or may hurt you really bad in the month of May, where you are overwhelmed with emotions, because water is emotions. And I feel like you feel like it's time to give up. And it's time to, you feel like you're drowning, you know, you feel like you've been triggered. I feel like some of you guys may have had like abusive relationships in the past, and you feel like, you know, and you have triggers that might be affecting your relationship right now. The triggers that you have may be interfering with your current relationship, where you can't handle being touched, or you can't handle somebody, you know, your partner showing you affection. It might actually hurt you, and that's a really tough thing to deal with. And unfortunately, that does put strain onto a relationship. So some of you guys are having triggers, and some of you guys are feeling like you're in deep waters and you don't know what to do. Okay, but it is time to surrender. And some of you guys are having deja vu. You're having memories of those experiences. I mean, I'm sorry that you guys are experiencing this, but you guys are going to have like memories of the abuse that you did have. But the universe is asking you in the month of May to go ahead and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. In the month of May, Libras, forgive yourself for what you may think is your fault and what is not your fault that you think is your fault. Okay, because everything happens for a reason. If you did actually do something wrong and you feel guilt for it, still forgive yourself, because you have to overcome that experience. You know what I'm saying? You can't have this record playing like deja vu in your mind over and over and over and over again. The record's even scratched up. It has scratches on it. You need to let go of that memory and forgive yourself. And, you know, even though you might feel like you're in deep waters, you need to really forgive yourself in the month of May in order to move forward, so that that experience from your past doesn't interfere with what you have going on right now in attracting love into your life or in the relationship that you have into your life. You might have to really work on some therapy, give yourself some therapy, do some meditation, heal your body, heal your mind, think about your thoughts, make sure you're thinking positive as you can, because it's, you know, it's showing that some of you guys have triggers, and, you know, that's interfering with your relationship you have now, or interfering in bringing love into your relationship. I'm hearing that some of you Libras need to really work on that in order to make your dreams come true. Okay? I feel like there's a lot of potential for your dreams to come true in your love life. But you guys, the biggest thing I'm getting is, you know, you guys are, here's the trap too. You guys are feeling trapped in that experience that keeps playing itself back and forth with the deja vu card. And you guys are having triggers, you know. So there's like an anxiety feeling as well. And the best way to get rid of that is to forgive yourself for what has happened, because it's not your fault. You can sit there and blame yourself and make matters worse, or you can forgive yourself and move forward. Surrender to this. Surrender to that experience that keeps playing back and forth. Let it go. Surrender as in give up on it and let it go. Let it leave your life. Let it drown. Don't let you drown. Let that memory drown. Okay? So that's going to be it for Libra. Once again, if you guys want a personal reading, you can contact me through email at bloomingGalaxy with 2 G's, bloomingGalaxy888 at gmail.com. I'll also put a link inside the description box for you. So if you want a personal reading, you can contact me through there. Also, I'll put a link to my Facebook and my Instagram, all my social media accounts inside the description box. For Facebook, I actually do free daily readings, free daily readings, general readings. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, I'll put a link inside the description box for that. And my Facebook name is going to be Blooming Space Galaxy. Okay. And then I also just started doing spiritual dancing and stuff. And I post pictures on Instagram. If you're interested in following me on Instagram, my name is Bloomingdale Mack. So you can look up Bloomingdale Mack, Bloomingdale __ Mack, MACK, and that's going to be on Instagram. So I'll leave a link to all that in the description box, and I'll stop talking about that now and get straight to Aquarius's May love reading. Okay, so what do we have for the month of May for Aquarius's? For some reason, I'm already hearing that there's going to be money problems. Everyone's having money problems in the month of May. It's at least in the readings I'm doing. So what do we have for Aquarius's for the month of May? Guys, I've been in here for almost two hours. What is going on? What do we have for Aquarius's? Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius for love for the month of May? What do we have for Aquarius for love for the month of May? All right, a couple more shuffles here. I feel like someone's hungry for love. What do we have for Aquariuses for the month of May? Or am I just hungry? Let's see. What do we have for Aquariuses for the month of May? Chaining to Love. These are new cards and they just don't shuffle very smoothly for some reason. So I'm trying to get past that. What do we have? Oh my goodness. For May. Okay. What do we have for Aquarius for the month of May? I feel like some of you guys already went through a breakup, Aquariuses. What do we have for... Oh my goodness, these cards. What do we have for May for Aquariuses when it comes to love? Just a couple more cards here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, we got it. So for Aquariuses for the month of May, I feel like some of you guys already went through a separation in the near past, or you might be going through a separation in May. But if so, I feel like you probably already feel it kind of going down that path anyways. But I feel this is more so for Aquariuses that have gone through a separation in the recent past. Okay. And I feel like that separation happened like really fast. Like it was like it shattered. Like it just, that separation happened very fast and it might have caused a lot of damage. I feel like it caused a lot of self-damage from the way these cards look. I definitely feel like the separation that you had, it could have been years ago and you guys haven't moved past this separation, or it could have been a recent separation. But either way, the separation that happened, it wasn't just a little crack. Okay, it was shattered glass. It really shattered you, and it happened. I feel like the separation happened very quickly and spontaneously. Okay, and it caused you guys a lot of grief and sadness. Okay, it caused you guys a lot of grief and sadness. Okay, and I feel like during the month of May that you all will definitely be spending time alone, having solitude. I feel like some of you guys are very lonely, Aquariuses, or you're just focusing on yourself right now and you're spending a lot of time in solitude where you can self-reflect on, feel your own emotions. That grief and sadness you're feeling by yourself. That's why I feel like you guys are alone and feeling lonely and feeling like you don't really have anyone to talk to, because you guys are feeling grief and sadness and you're in solitude. Feeling grief and sadness by yourself is a lonely feeling. Okay. So you guys, I feel like you guys want love, but you're unsure of it. You want love, but you're unsure of letting love in because of the experience that happened where you guys got shattered from a separation. The impact of the separation, it caused so much damage that it wasn't just damaging to physical things, but it was also damaging for you as an individual and your soul and your emotions. And so you guys want love, but you're unsure about love because of your past experiences. So right now, I feel for Aquariuses, for the month of May, you guys are going to be spending time in solitude, and you guys are going to be spending time giving yourself self-love so that you guys can heal. You're going to be spending time trying to draw that heart. You're going to be spending time trying to connect the dots towards healing, step by step. And healing is a process. So this is speaking to Aquariuses that are single, that went through a separation. And I feel like you guys, and during the month of May, you're going to be taking this time, this lockdown period time, to really spend time alone and to heal yourselves. And it's going to require your patience, and in order to heal, you see how it's just one step at a time. So it's going to take some time in order to heal. It's going to take time for you to let love in, and that's why you're unsure of love. And right now you're just focusing on giving yourself love and having self-love for yourself during the month of May. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to be focusing more on money. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be basically it for Aquarius for the month of May. You guys are going to be focusing more on your money, more on yourself, more on battling with the emotions that you have from a separation that kind of shattered you. You guys are still kind of shattered and you're able to move forward. But as far as letting love completely back in, you're kind of not really there yet in the month of May. And you guys are going to heal. And I feel like you guys know it's going to require healing because you know how much damage was done. You guys know it's going to require patience in order to heal because you know how much damage was done from the separation that happened, whether it was years ago or recent past. You guys are still unsure about love because it hurt you so much. So you're going to be spending the month of May really healing yourself and trying to create abundance and financial stability for yourself. Okay, I feel like you guys are kind of making a contract, but a contract with yourself. I don't feel like this is a contract with somebody else. I feel like this is a contract with yourself to love yourself from this day forth, to not let yourself be in the situation that you were in back in the past, like when that separation and shattering situation happened, which broke you. And you guys, at the end of the day, you guys are going to know your worth. You're going to know exactly what you're worth. I feel like you guys already know what you're worth, but you're just still dealing with the grief and sadness. And I feel like you guys know that it's going to take time. You guys know that you're going to have to be patient. And you guys know that everything is going to have to happen in divine timing. I feel like you guys are hungry for love, but I feel like you guys are patient and you're willing to wait for love. You want it, but you are understanding of you want it to happen when the universe wants it to happen. You understand that it's going to take time. And you understand that it's not going to happen tomorrow. I really do feel that for you guys, Aquariuses. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Once again, if you want a private reading with me, hi Jen, how's it going? Hello. So I don't know why I'm typing when I'm already talking. I don't know. But yeah, so if you guys want a personal reading, you guys can contact me on how's it going? Hope you're doing good on through Gmail. So that's gonna be bloomingdalaxy888@gmail.com. And if you guys want to follow me on any of my other social media accounts, that's going to be in the link in the description box. I do free daily readings on Facebook. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave a link there to my Instagram. So yeah, I appreciate all my new subscribers, Jen. I really appreciate the subscribers. And I want you guys to know, like, even though I'm making reading videos, I still make my angel number videos, my spirit guide videos, my synchronicity videos. I still make those self-help videos. I'm just doing readings as well because I know a lot of my subscribers want that. So be tuned for some more pick card readings, which are timeless readings. Be tuned for that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for all the subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I'm always posting more content. And thank you so much, guys. I'm wiped out. I gotta go. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.